Howdy, howdy, y'all. Today we're going to be going over the disturbing Boy Scouts of America PSA. I am going to give you just kind of a warning right here saying that there are sexual and explicit themes. This is a video about how to tell an adult when someone is being, I guess, molesty towards you, pedophilic towards you. I don't know the terms. I'm not a smart guy, so don't get me for those terms. But I just want to give you guys the warning ahead of time. You know, this is a video created back in the 80s when there was a very rampant problem within the Boy Scouts of America. I haven't done too much research. I don't know if it's still there, but I do know that several lawsuits are closed at this point in time, and there might be a couple still ongoing lawsuits suing the Boy Scouts of America from events that had taken place. We are mostly going over the uncomfortable acting in this video. It's an uncomfortable video, obviously because of the themes it's exploring. I don't know if any of these themes are personal themes or any of these stories are stories from real people in the program or not. Obviously, we're making fun. You know, it's all meant in good fun. I just wanted to give this PSA because this is an uncomfortable video, but it's something that I felt like we should go over and it should be shown the light of day. So without further ado, let's get back to the video.
Hey, whatever happened to your friend?
What friend?
That high school kid with the red convertible.
Man, that was the coolest car,
Yeah.
man.
It's a long story.
Hey, talk about stories. Did you hear Gary's parents were getting divorced?
What happened to that high school friend with the convertible? You know, the one that he was like, "Where's my hug?" He was the "Where's my hug" guy. Where's that guy at? He seems like a reasonable, responsible man in society.
His stepfather started acting weird.
What do you mean weird?
Well, the way I heard it.
Hey, Gary, is the popcorn done yet? The game's...
This is I don't know if these are real stories. I don't know if these are real stories. I genuinely, I don't know. Look at this raw opening. Is the popcorn done? I mean, we're just shirtless boys. Come on. Oh my God. Woo. Okay. We're getting into some, maybe I should mark this not for kids. Hold on. Give me just 1 second. I don't want to we're going to mark this as sexual themes, everybody, just for my safety and yours. This is now a sexual, because look at this dude. I mean, God, he does have sex appeal. What can I say? Look at him. I mean, just look, God, look at him. He's so, God, he's kissable. Yeah, this is one last quick thing. I'm going to add Twitch chat so that way your voices may be heard also. Okay, hold on. This is a lot. This is the moving closer. This is a lot to take in, and I can't look at the camera.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Just us guys batching it up while your mother's away on a business trip.
He leaned in too close.
Oh, come on. The ref is blind. What a game.
We never watched the game. Never mind. I don't even want to make these jokes. Oh, this is rough. This guy never watched sports before. Yeah, you patching it up. Every time they miss a goal, I lean in for a kiss with the boys. He's just doing the same, guys. Not true. Don't say that that's real. You guys ever hang out with your uncle a little bit too much? You know what I mean?
You know, Gary, I think we've really been getting to know each other lately.
It's been fun. My dad and I used to do a lot of stuff together before he died.
He left really big shoes to fill.
I still miss him a lot.
Well, you've really had to be a man since he's been gone. And I think you deserve the little surprise I have for you at halftime. All right.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Way to go! All right.
What's the surprise?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Here we are at halftime.
It's halftime.
Come on, dude. Come on. The fucking blanket?
Surprise.
You know, Gary, I said you'd been a man since your father's death, helping your mom and accepting me.
Yeah.
Well, I remember what it was like to be your age. I wanted to know what it was like to be a real man. You know, sex and that kind of thing. I thought you might be interested in a little sex education too, so I rented this videotape.
How long was that in the couch? Jerry, how long was that in the couch? Jerry, tell me how fucking long that was at the couch. Did you rent it? So you're telling me you went to Blockbuster in the 80s and you went behind the beaded wall, right? He made it. Don't say. Okay. All right. Okay. With this comment, X-day that. All right. That is a moldy VHS tape. He probably did on speaker. He did like Ichi the Killer things on it, if you know what that is. He's just fucking, he's hiding the suit in the basement.
It'll show you everything you wanted to know.
Oh, dude.
Together so I can answer your questions. How's that?
No, that sounds awful, actually. We can watch it together and I can answer your questions. If this were me, and I don't know, I think this kid's like junior high, something. I'd be like, yes, sir, where do you pee? Where do you pee? Where do you pee? And this guy's over here, like, this fucking, look at his fucking face. This guy's over here telling me where the male G-spot is. I'm just wondering where you pee. We're on two different levels. This guy's had a whole life and pays taxes, right? I'm 8, and I'm asking, like, where do you pee in the woman? Because that's all I know.
Sounds okay, I guess. Gosh, look at that.
Looks like fun, doesn't it? With your mom gone, I know how it makes me feel. Oh,
Okay.
we better not tell your mom about this videotape. She would not understand.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that? If your mom were here, she'd have me rubbing her back. Would you like me to do it for you?
All right. I thought this was going to be like funny and we could make a lot of jokes. I'm wildly uncomfortable. Man, okay.
I guess it would be okay.
Sorry, I just thought you wanted to feel really good.
That's sick! And I trusted you!
Ah, shit. Chris Hance is coming tonight. This is the worst, but this is the 80s, so I'll get off easy, I guess.
Social services came out to talk to him.
To make sure Gary didn't blame himself, and to make sure he knew it was his stepfather's fault.
Yeah, that's exactly what
All right, we're back to being nondescript teenagers in the 80s. All right, classic rock and explaining the plot to you. This is a PSA I can get behind.
It's so much easier to say sex.
Yeah.
Who told you?
My doctor, when I finally asked him, he said, at this age, it's only normal for a young man to start getting curious. I didn't have the nerve to tell him I've been thinking about it for a long time. How about you?
Oh, yeah, this is before internet porn. This is before internet porn. So he didn't just have old parents and infinite access to every atrocity that mankind has ever created, right? He didn't have X-Hamster, guys. So he had to, like, sneak into a store and look at, like, Hustler. He doesn't just get to see, you know, subtitle free. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's what I watched. It just came off the top of my head.
This other stuff.
What other stuff? Molesters?
Yeah.
Just saying it.
Cause there was this guy I once knew, a friend of the family. He played ball with my dad in school.
Hey, how about a couple of sodas, man, to get the juices flowing?
That sounds great to me. All right, well, look. Hey, I'll be right back.
Come on, Joe, you can do better than that, man. All right, way to go, man.
You mean patting you on the butt like a football player?
Not exactly, more like grabbing my butt. Thinking back, I guess I should have stopped it there.
Man.
I'm sorry, what? Was the 80s just more of a touchy time? You know what I mean? Like, people just touched each other on the shoulders and, I don't know, fingers in the asshole, I guess. It was just normal. Maybe this is me having an ego death, and I realize my parents never touched and loved me, right? Because I'm like, every time he puts his hand on his shoulders, I feel a little creeped out, right? Maybe I'm starved of human touch and desire, you know? In the 80s, they weren't. They knew.
He'd been in front of my parents ever since I could remember.
Ever wonder why a guy that age would be hanging around a bunch of kids?
That should have been my first clue something was strange.
Yo, man, I gotta go too. Hey, Jeff, how would you like to make some extra money, huh? Sure, doing what? Cleaning out my attic next Saturday? Why don't you take off your shirt, man?
Good idea, man.
Bet that feels better.
See, and I can tell you this would have never happened to me because they wouldn't have asked me to take off my shirt because of the fact of my giant cow udder nipples. Hey, we're up in the attic. Take off your shirt. Hey, I said take off your shirt. Come on, it's really hot up here. Don't you want to be cold with me? Don't you want to be not hot? Do you want to be not hot with me? I was going oink, oink, oink all the way home. And they're like, can't grab that one. He weighs too much. Take off your shirt, man. Hey, take it off. Don't you want to be cold in this attic with me? A stranger, friend of the family, I guess. Don't you and your childlike sensibilities want to be up here in this attic with me while you clean it out and I probably give you, I don't know, like $10, which is back then it was like 10 billion, you know what I mean? Hey, don't you want to not tell your parents that we took our shirts off and I thought about kissing you, you know what I mean? Come on.
Better, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm gonna go get us something cold to drink, huh?
All right.
Here you go. You deserve it, huh?
No thanks. I better not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. It's the only thing I had in the fridge.
No problem.
Okay, all right. And like that, we're going to be deleting the chat box from this channel as well. Chat has lost chat privileges to be shown while we're doing this. Thank you.
At least I can dry you back.
Yeah.
I never realized how many muscles you have, man. You been working out?
You know what, man? You're a ripped 8-year-old. 13, 11, I don't care. Don't tell me the number. It's actually better if I don't know.
Kind of a hot and sweaty job, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Hey, we're finished up here. Why don't we both get cleaned up a bit and we'll go out for some pizza, huh?
Okay.
You can shower first.
What do you need?
I thought you might have room for one more.
You might have room for one more? Oh, no. No, that's awful. Oh, I hate that. Has that line worked on non-children? God, dude. You got room for one more? Holy shit.
You forgot something, man.
Thanks.
Hey, Tev, maybe that didn't come out right, man. Oh, here. I didn't even get a chance to pay you, huh?
Just forget
Now,
it.
come on now, let me make it up to you. But keep this between you and me, huh? Don't tell your folks, all right?
Keep it. Just keep it.
Oh, so you gonna be that way, huh? Fine. You know, it was really your fault, Jeff. Besides, it's your word against mine. Who do you really think they're gonna believe, huh? You, the kid, or me, the adult? You think about it.
Your dad reported his friend to the police?
You sure did.
He was just a swell guy. He was just a guy in the 80s. What?
What did they say?
You see, child molesters can be anybody. And they usually are a friend or relative who uses things like special attention, toys, money, video games, even pets to get kids like you to do things that just aren't right. And it's a gradual process, perhaps beginning with just innocent touching that becomes increasingly personal as time goes on. And then afterwards, they try to force you to keep their little secret by using guilt threats.
And then he read your rights.
Right. But how'd you know?
You mean like a criminal?
No, there are such things as the rights kids have if someone tries to molest them.
You have the right to control your own body. If you ever feel uncomfortable, say someone is touching you a lot or in places where they shouldn't, well, you as a kid can stop it. I mean, even rudely. Run, scream, make a scene, do anything, and then get help.
And then John Wayne Gacy chases you down the street and he says you're gay to the police, and then we just give him back to you. Come on, guys. Ted Bundy, we just tell him we're homosexuals having a time, and we'll just give him right back. That's all he has to say. Remember that, kid. This is the 80s. All right, you go on now.
Here you go.
Thank you.
What's his problem?
He thought he knew me.
Oh, is that why he didn't speak?
That's not what I mean. Hey, Carlos, man, what's happening? Nothing much, just hanging out. Maybe you could use a little excitement. Sure, like what?
The club's getting together this afternoon. How would you like to go and meet some of the guys?
Far out!
Great. Meet me up.
What's this club? Is this a ring of dudes? Just, I don't know, maybe being dudes, you know? Like we go camping with our shirts off. There's a rubber chicken in the center of the screen, and we all take turns stomping on it with our shirts off. I don't know if I said that.
Man. Hey, Bobby. You guys going to the ball game Saturday?
Sure.
I thought we'd check out the movies afterwards.
I'm game. You want to come?
Nah, I'm broke.
Hey, who needs money? Tony springs for it all.
Come on.
Tony live here by himself?
His parents travel a lot.
Does he like that?
Are you kidding? It's a perfect setup.
Hey, guys, you know the rules. I don't pay for any torn or sweaty clothes. If you're gonna wrestle, you have to take them off.
Wait till we get to the kissing contest.
Why don't you all strip and we'll have a real tournament? Just like on TV.
Okay. The camera? No one thinks this is weird.
It's the greatest free-for-all and championship wrestling right here in downtown Partyville.
Also, where did he pay for this? Where did he get the money to pay for this? Right? This camera?
Perfect. Now, here comes the defending champion.
The other ones obviously were terrible. Don't type, is he jorking his shit right now? The other ones were bad. You wanted it. You wanted me to shower with you. It was, and now it's just like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, defending. Oh, let me get in there. And then he's like, I'm Kane. I'm the Undertaker.
I'm gonna beat your pants off, Carlos, so get them off.
So, what happened to you last night?
It was getting late. I had to go home.
Well, I got some good news.
Oh, yeah?
The club voted. They decided to let you join.
Oh, great.
I thought you'd be excited.
What happened after I left?
The usual. We wrestled. Everyone ends up naked. And then we watched the video Tony made.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What'd you just say?
Yeah, really sounds like it.
But there's just one more thing you have to do to become a member.
Well, what was that?
I had to swear that I wouldn't tell a soul. Only the club members knew what went on. He said if their secret ever got out, they'd all get in a big trouble.
So what did you do?
I didn't know what to do. If I didn't join, they'd call me a chicken.
Oh, for sure.
So why didn't this guy speak to you?
Because I decided to talk. At first to my dad, but he wasn't listening.
Yes.
Dad, are you busy?
Matter of fact, I am. Can it wait?
Yeah, sure. Dad,
Yes, son?
I need to talk to you.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Well, there's this club, you see, all guys, that I really wanted to belong to for a long time. And finally, last week, they asked me to join.
Well, hey, that's great. Congratulations.
But Dad, they do some really weird stuff.
You know, that reminds me of the fraternity I belonged to in college.
A lot of guys I know think it's great. But it just doesn't.
You know, son, I had what was called a beard once, and man, did it cover up so much. Dad, you don't have any facial hair. I know, son. I know.
Feel right. You know what I mean?
Sure was a lot of fun.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for listening.
Oh. Anytime.
Hi, honey.
Mom, you have a minute?
Of course. Just let me get the chicken in the oven, okay? Now, what's up?
You told your mom? I can't believe it.
I can't believe you tell your mom. You should have just let him kept having fun. Where's the invite? Where's the code? Give me the code to the secret club.
Forget that day.
I bet. Did she get hysterical?
No, she did get my dad's attention, though. And then we went to the police station.
Busy place, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of people think that sexual molestation only happens to girls. But what really happens is that boys may be more reluctant to report. We've had similar cases. Usually some type of picture taking may be going on. The peer pressure of belonging to a group makes kids even more vulnerable to being sexually abused. This is especially true in initiations that may involve sexual activity. Remember, if kids are doing something you don't like or you know is wrong, you don't want them for your friends. I appreciate you coming in and reporting what happened.
So, did you guys get into trouble?
No, the policeman was right. They did find the videotape, so.
What did Tony say?
You know, Doctor, I don't get it. First the policeman, now you? What are you guys blaming me for? You act like it's all my fault.
Tony, let's run this down. You found a bunch of younger boys.
Okay.
You bought their loyalty with money and gifts.
All right, that's normal for the 80s. Yeah, go ahead.
You waited until you could have your secret club meetings.
And the Justice League does it, and I'm not supposed to?
You got the club members high on drugs and booze, and then took advantage of them when their defenses were down. And on top of that, you videotaped the whole affair. Whose responsibility is it?
But they wanted it.
Oh, they wanted to be sexually abused.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're putting words in my mouth.
And another thing, Tony. You were counting on the other members of the club to keep it all secret.
So?
So you are the older person. It was you who should have been responsible for them, instead of setting them up for abuse.
It was so easy. They just fell for it.
Exactly. That is the point.
But that doesn't make it my fault.
You are wrong, Tony.
I wish someone like you had told me that when I was 14.
You are wrong. Is that when this all started?
Yeah.
Well, you've come a long way since our first session.
It's still hard for me to accept responsibility for what's happened.
Why is that?
'Cause it means admitting to myself that I have a problem.
Well, Tony, we're here to help with that problem.
Doesn't Bobby understand that by telling, you actually helped him?
Maybe someday he will.
Yeah, because even Tony recognizes now what was going on.
Hey, you guys want to come see my new telescope?
Sure.
Oh my God! If this was Goosebumps, he's the next molester. It's Goosebumps and the 13 molesters. Hey everybody, this is Daytime Gwells coming at you at the end of the video. Just wanted to say, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You know, I look at the analytics from the shorts, and a lot of you guys aren't subscribers. And I would love if you were. We have more videos coming out soon, and also check out the Twitch. We're live Monday to Thursday, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time till about 9 or 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Meaning if you're Central Time, about 6:30. So please come out, watch, enjoy, and that was just the end of the video. See you next week. Goodbye.